A lattice frail of trade and dialogue spread, arms packs half kept, mistrust beneath them bled, yet Kiev still bound two rivals in its seam, as energy ties through pipelines fed a dream. Return the trust in work that saves the weak, protect the grids, the hospitals, the meek. Let grain ships sail, let captives journey home, and guard the plant where sparks of ruin roam. When sanctions froze the air and trust grew thin, the channels snapped, no easy way back in. War shadows broke the pact that once had stayed, and dialogue's foundation fast decayed. But step-by-step restraint can shape the field, where measured moves make hardened hearts then yield. Relief unlocks the pause that peace requires, a cycle turns and healing hope aspires. Sanctions begot retaliation's blame, which struck at grids and lives with endless flame. The U.S. push brought Russia's harsher hand, while Ukraine bore the shock across its land. Yet cause and answer teach the world to see that aid and pause must flow in symmetry, but break the vow and trust will surely die. The storm returns to blacken out the sky. Moscow shut its doors, the West replied. Kiev's appeal kept pressure taut, applied. Each tit for tat reforged the endless chain. Yet seeds of talk survived amid the strain. Through winding paths the message finds its way, a hidden channel keeps the night at bay. From one to next the signals weave their threads, so talks endure though hopes are bruised and bled. But lines grew harder in domestic veins, populist calls and martial fiery strains. Each move provoked the other's steel response, a tightening knot, a war without nuance. For when each side sees only its own stake, the fire cannot quench and the tighter cords remake. In bonds of three, the safety net is spun, and only then can lasting trust be won. The doors to talks were locked on every side, no move was safe without the other's stride. A frozen stage where silence ruled the hour, and stalemate fed resentment's darkened power. When corridors are opened, aid may flow, and hands once clenched will learn a gentler glow. With skies defended, ground secure at last, small steps can bind the future to the past. One claimed the right to lands already seized, one pledged that sovereignty would not be eased. The U.S. pressed a timetable, firm and near, but visions split and hope gave way to fear. Two voices joined may draw the third in song, but only harmony will pull the lost along. Two notes when paired with silence broke no chord, and discord sows not promise but the sword. From the Kremlin to Alaska talks began, a crooked path but one still mapped by hand. Power to blood to gain, the chain, a non-linear gambit to ease the pain. But no step stands alone or fades away, each act must bind the others to its sway. The circle proves the bond that all must share, on common ground the peace may find repair. In Washington the leaders shared a stage, but Europe's doubts and Kiev's guarded rage unraveled plans before the ink had dried, a fragile pact too weak to hold its stride. For if two stand while one withholds the hand, the treaty falters, built on shifting sand. But when the pairs align, the gates swing wide, and pathways open, all may walk astride. One pressed for haste, another pled for pause, the clash of aims undid the common cause. Appeasement carved concessions none could keep, and broken pledges fed the war's deep seep. The border's fate must be deferred, not sold, with truth in law, not theft, the claim is told. No line conceded, none imposed by will, just mines and wire covering each hill. Where speaking fails, the triad cracks in three, and wider flames consume the land and sea. What might have bent toward concord finds its grave, and discord crowns the war it could not save. Yet if summit's height can knit the strands as one, each promise sealed, each hard-won duty done, then bound together, cycles find their close, a lasting peace the final treaty shows.